Hey everyone, this is Matt from the Waystone podcast, and this week in our vlog we're going to be covering the Sea of Thieves anniversary update. Now, it comes out in about 3 days, and it's going to be one of the biggest updates that the game has put out so far. The first thing that we're going to cover is the arena. This is where you're going to be able to team up together for small-scale battles. Now, the cool thing about this is not only sinking ships will get you points, but also getting cargo off the islands will get you points. Because at the end of the time limit, whoever has the most wins. The next thing that we're going to cover is the harpoon gun. Now, the cool thing about the harpoon gun is the aspect of the water physics and the ship weight is affecting it. So, battles between large ships and small ships are going to dramatically change now because of it. The next thing we're going to cover is the ship damage. Now, the cool thing about the ship damage is the fact that the mast can be destroyed and that you can make larger holes within the hull of the ship itself. This is probably, in my assumption, going to cause more water to flow through, and it's going to sink the ships faster. So now a lot of pirates might second guess if they're going to take on another ship on the open seas. The next thing we're going to cover is the food. Now, the cooking aspect is something I wanted in the game the entire time since day one, and I'm really glad that they're introducing it now. This is where you're going to be able to fish and various food items, fruit, you'll be able to pick up, and it's going to change the value of the health that you gain. Depending on how you cook the food is also going to depend on how much health that you get back. Now, you can fish all day on prey food, but if you ever get the hankering for it, you'll be able to actually go out and kill megalodons and leviathans and get the meat from their bodies and cook that as well. And that's actually predator meat, and it's considered legendary food, which in my assumption it's going to probably increase your health, maybe some type of health regen, or it's going to gain full health no matter where you are on the bar. These are just assumptions. The cool thing about food as well is the fact that cargo is going to change. I don't see a lot of people picking up chickens and pigs and snakes, but once we introduce cooking into the game, I think that the value of this cargo is going to go back up, and you'll see a lot of more people actually picking them up. The last thing that we're going to cover, which I'm really excited about, is the Shores of Gold. Now, this to me is the first storyline mission in the game. Now, I know that the other updates, they gave you different riddles and stuff to go around the islands to unlock different objectives, but this to me is in depth. It's going to bring a lot of aspects to old players and new players that I'm excited about. The really cool thing, other than these new enemies that are being introduced, is the idols and the shore books that we're going to be using. Now, this is going to be in-depth storyline missions that we'll have to think through, and you'll have no trekking other than your imagination, which is what I wanted the entire time in this game. The depth that it was needed is finally here. And I was watching an interview with one of the directors where they had said that this is not only a landmark for him with how multiplayer games are evolving, but also how new players are introduced to the game. He wants a type of status quo that when new players come into this game, they're going to understand a certain depth that they want to be expected from any other multiplayer game. So he's really striving for something that I believe will turn out to be a really cool aspect to the game itself. But all in all, this game is amazing, and if you haven't played it yet, you should. You should get all of your friends together and play this game, because it's only getting better by the day. Please like and subscribe at the end of this video. Thanks for watching.